Hello, Purple Heart Consciousness holders. This is Reverend Jerry Hobby, and I'm so happy to be with you today. I get an opportunity to celebrate and to engage in spiritual practice again and again and again. We started this morning off engaging in spiritual practice. Our theme this morning was the Super Bowl of spiritual practice. And boy, did we have a great time anchoring in prayer and meditation and chants, focusing on God as the only presence and the only power. And so now we get an opportunity to step into that arena again as I offer a special prayer in honor of a season for peace. This is what we're calling our Purple Heart campaign during a season for nonviolence. So today, the power word is dreaming. C.S. Lewis says, "You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream." And George Bernard Shaw says, "We need men and women who can dream of things that never were and ask why not." Robert F. Kennedy says, "There are those that look at things the way they are and ask why." I dream of things that never were and I ask why not. So we've had quite a year. And this past year, has kind of given us that sense that there's so many things, so many limitations, so many things to address, but it has also given us opportunities to move beyond what we are experiencing into something even greater. So I'm inviting you to join me right now as we turn within and as we move into prayer together. There's the saying, a family that prays together stays together. I believe that our human family can do the same thing, and that each and every one of us are a representation of humanity, of our human family. And I know that we can move mountains. So if you'll just turn within with me right now, and we just settle in by simply breathing, breathing in love and breathing out love. And we're focusing our breathing into the heart space, that part of our being that has never ever been disturbed, hurt, or harmed. And in this awareness, in our awareness of love, and knowing that love is truly all there is, I just take this time now just to anchor and remember the truth that there is that one and only power, one life, one power that always has been and always will be. And what I know about this power, this essence, is that it is filled with creativity, it is filled with wisdom, it is filled with strength. It is that divine presence that moves into all the areas we in our human experience aren't able to go. But what I know is most of all is anchored in that place of wisdom. And from that wisdom, there is the energy and the vibration of understanding, order, peace. It is the divine presence where there is that essence that revitalizes itself. It is the essence that renounces anything that is unlike itself. It is in a space of forgiveness and in this space where perfect love, perfect light, and perfect wisdom can expand itself and reveal itself. What I'm simply knowing in this very moment is it is this energy and it is this vibration that fulfills itself. It is in this awareness right here, right now, we move from the place of hope because we've stepped into the place by our spoken word. But it is by the energy and the vibration of our faith in that one life, that one power, and that one presence that I know that is activated. And it is this activation that expands itself and reveals itself. And what I know is this beauty shines. What I know is the infinite possibilities reveal itself. I'm likening the beauty as the beauty of a flower, the beauty of trees, the landscapes of life, and the beauty of this wonderful presence overflowing. I'm acknowledging it as the stars that shine brightly in the sky, that lifts us and fulfills itself. And I acknowledge it right here and right now as that divine essence that continues to parlay itself and reveal its magnificence and its infinite possibilities. I'm just remembering the power of electricity and the gift and the beauty of the discovery of that gift expressing itself right now. I'm acknowledging it as that dream that afforded itself as and through our wonderful Thomas Edison. I take this moment now to acknowledge the beauty of spirit that always has been and always will be, revealing itself as it fulfills itself as a vision, as a dream, as the infinite possibilities. And so, in this space of love and in this space of joy, we tap into that same energy that has fulfilled itself and brought us this far in this very moment. That healing factor and that revealing factor. And what I know about that healing factor is that something divine has already set itself in motion. It is the healing power of spirit moving and expressing itself. I know that in this very moment, only perfect love can express itself. So, what I know is it is that vibration of and that energy of love that expands itself and uplifts itself physically within our being. I know that it expands itself and expresses itself beyond the physical experience, but it anchors itself and mentally and emotionally within our being. And I know that it is the clarity, it is the wisdom, it is the divine energy of wholeness revealing itself within our bodies, within our minds, within our entire being. And I know that we are lifted up to the place of the very Most High. And in this space of high vibration, in this space of high awareness, in this space, I know that the infinite possibilities shine forth in a divine way, bringing forth divine fulfillment. And I'm acknowledging it right now in all relationships. I know that it is this energy that is moved into sacred areas that we in our human experience are unable to go. I know that it is a unifier, bringing about peace and harmony and shining its highest and greatest expression. I know that that same energy that I speak of right here and right now is alive, it is thriving, and it is revealing itself in a sacred way. I'm claiming it as perfect love. And it is this perfect love, this divine factor that continues to grow. It continues to fulfill itself as life ever giving of itself. And so, in this very moment, I know that it is alive within all relationships. I'm knowing that it is alive right now in our creativity and the work that is before us. I know that it is alive within our families, and it is that divine factor that brings fulfillment in our way of showing up in the world, in our way of service. And I know that it is that same factor that fulfills every seeming need. I'm claiming this infinite factor right now as divine abundance and prosperity fulfilled in our lives and revealing itself in a greater way. What I'm acknowledging is the footprint of God, of that one life, that one power, expanded and overflowing within itself and blessing itself, bringing about harmony and bringing about peace, creating a space where the infinite overflows and personalizes itself for each and every single person that hears this prayer, hears about this prayer, or that we think of in this very moment. I know too in this very moment that the universe has opened itself up to move beyond appearances and stand in a place of truth and wisdom and love. And I know that it shows up in a practical way for every single person, that it reveals itself in our leadership and that it overflows. And it is pressed down and running over right now. And as a result, I know that the Spirit, the divine light of that infinite presence we call God, has already gone before and it has set something new in motion. It is the light of wholeness and the light of good, personalized in a practical way. So, in this space of love, in this space of joy and gratitude, I'm giving thanks for the touch of spirit, the divine awareness of spirit, that healing factor that lifts us all up, that anchors us in a space of wholeness and joy. And it is in this space here that I release these words into the action of universal law, knowing it is perfect and knowing it is good. And together, we all affirm these sacred words and we say, and so it is. Amen, Amen, Ashe. Aho. I'm going to open my eyes. I'm going to look into your eyes. And what I'm going to say is, we live in a place where the presence of God fulfills itself everywhere, wherever we take our attention. And it sets a footprint. It's created twice in our awareness, in our thinking, in the vision, in the dream, and then it fulfills itself. So I'm inviting you to dream big. I'm inviting you to open your heart to the infinite possibilities. I am also inviting you to continue to tune in with us during this season and receive daily prayers to be lifted up. And I want you to pay attention to all the great things that are happening in your life. The most important part is I'm inviting you to take that sacred vow, a sacred covenant with that infinite source that lives in you. I hope you enjoyed yourself. And I'm inviting you to, if you're liking what we're doing, there's an opportunity for you to engage in the spiritual practice of circulation. And if you'd like to make a donation to our ministry, feel free to. Thank you and peace and blessings. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.